Hello. I I've had a bit of a time with steering, but anyway, let me see. I had I had to jack it up and adjust it just a little bit more to get the wheel where I wanted it, but it appears to be good now. And I had a appointment at the dealer to for them to unlock my radio. And so I kept the appointment, but meanwhile, on the Sunday, I went to Canadian Tire and bought a CD player and hooked it all up, and it works great. I'm happy with it. But I went to the dealer, and they had the car on the hoist the best part of 2 hours, checking out the wiring to get the idiot lights off the dash. I had engine light and airbag light on. So anyway, they treated me pretty good, quite a bit under $200, and they had, as I said, they had the car almost two hours, and they broken wire in the wiring harness is why the engine light was on. So he fixed that, and my seat belt retractor on the passenger side was messed up, and the wiring harness was fine. So I took the seat belt out of this car. There's the one out of my car, and I bolted it, hooked it all back up. I had to spring this panel out so I could get in there and take the bolts out and stuff. But anyway, I hooked the seatbelt up and turned the key on, and the airbag light went out. So everything is working fine. I just had to move this car out of the garage so I could put my car in, so I could adjust those tie rod ends a little more. I believe I got them pretty close now, but it's going to be a hot day, and this car out in the sun melts. So I'm going to put this back in the garage. Oh, forgot the keys. I gotta mow sometime, but I got too many flowers and bugs and bees. Well, yeah, it's around 11 o'clock in the morning. He's gonna sleep for the afternoon pretty soon. He needs flea medicine, but if I went in the house and brought it down, he'd be nowhere in sight. We don't get a kitty. And I picked up another set of these 16-inch 4-bowl. A couple of these are kind of bad, and a couple of those have dents. So between the four or two sets, I'll be able to clean up one set for use. I'm kind of getting anxious to get on with something else. It's been quite hot here for the last few days, but anyway, yeah, I'm not going for a drive. I'm just putting it back in the garage. Yeah, this car, these cars have very poor ventilation system, and the wind, when you drive with the windows down, all you get is noise, and you literally melt. This hottest car, like right now, it's like 100 degrees in this car, and all the other cars are like 80. Like, this is very, very hot. Melt you to pieces. So it's a spring and fall car, or evening. It's no good for hot days in the sun. But it runs some nice and starts perfect every time. Nice and smooth, hot or cold. Ever since I put new injectors in it. So that was a good investment. I had rust in the gas tank once, and that polluted the system and ruined my injectors, which I had blown out several times. And then of course I had timing belt problems and bent valves, and I got that all fixed. And then it still had a starting issue, hot and cold. So I put new injectors in it, and that eliminated that. So the car works like brand new now. So I drive it a little bit, but I don't spend as much time driving as I'd like. You have to drive like 30-50 miles to get on new roads, and I've been on all the roads around here all my life, like the path going from the house to the barn. So I don't spend too much time driving around, although the yellow Cobalt runs so much nicer than my old one that I am burning more gas because I'm driving way farther. But anyway, just thought I'd say hello, and I'll get on to something more interesting soon. I'm starting to get restless, but I can't settle. Like when something's not right, I stay at it until I get it right. Anyway, I believe I got the steering wheel pulling exactly the way I want it now. I'm quite fussy where that wheel and the strain has to be to drive on these wobbly roads. I can't have it not the way I want it. So, but I just went for a little drive, and it appears to be real good. I'll know within a day or two. Anyway, see you later. Little kitty. He turns wild here pretty soon. I won't be able to pat him. But right now he's still calm. Well, I have to go to town. I ran out of coffee. Oh, there he goes. He's got teeth out. Ran out of coffee. I can't handle that. Good night, or see you later.